I'm not getting any older. I'm not getting any older in that cartoon
No.
intro. I don't know if I'm going to change that, but anyway, what's up, Stu?
Hello, Jim.
So, Stu, last week we talked about basically how to evergreen your webinar, evergreen your training, all that good stuff. And so this week we said we were going to talk about how to evergreen your follow up and your follow up stuff, so you don't screw the pooch on that one. And you were supposed to remind me of something.
Yeah, I was supposed to remind you of instead of saying what can we do to make a better follow-up sequence, how can we screw one up?
Okay, there you go. It was oh, I remember. I set these over here. We were going to see if we could use an example from past product stuff. So
There you go.
stuff, especially stuff that I've sold evergreen. Um, okay, so before we can talk about how to screw something up, first we got to kind of talk about what is involved in a follow up or an evergreen sequence. And if you think about with an and we talked about this before, so I don't want to get too in depth into this, but remember there are three phases. What are they, Stu?
Two.
Before,
Oh yeah, before,
okay,
during, and
during,
after.
right. Which is kind of like your,
Two
two
through and
through and
after. Yeah,
after. Yeah,
yeah,
it's the
yeah,
same thing.
yeah.
So before is basically all your promo stuff and your reminder stuff. During is actual, I would say the actual training.
Yep.
So this we're not really going to talk about because this is just, we talked about this last time.
Right.
And then after is going to be your follow up, and then what a lot of people would call cart close. And I know that next we actually started planning these months out so you can know what's up. It's evergreen month. So I think
Mm.
next time, if I'm going to cheat now because my memory sucks. Yeah. So next week we're going to talk about creating evergreen urgency and scarcity, which is right here. Well, yeah, it's actually in both. Okay. Anyway, so typically your before promo is going to involve maybe an ad if you're, well, ads if you're advertising the thing,
Mm-hmm.
and then you're going to have email promo if you have a list. Okay. And then you're also kind of the other flip side of that is you're going to have email indoc or reminders. So indoc meaning indoctrination. And then here you're going to have email follow up. And then you could potentially also have retargeting ads where somebody saw your ad and then you follow up if they, because you can track with the pixel. Somebody sees the ad, they came to the page. You can say, hey, they came to the page, they saw the other page. Now we can retarget them. But mechanically, how could we screw this up? Like if we describe the perfect scenario is it's evergreen and they see the ad, they come to the opt-in page, and I guess I probably ought to write that in here too. They come to the opt-in page.
Now, when we
And
say we're screwing things up, you mean by making it not evergreen?
by making it not function well as an evergreen.
Okay.
Okay.
I have a great one.
Blowing
And
our cover.
I have a
Remember, Stu, when you were creeping over the beach, it was night, preferably it was cloudy. Just like that ad that you were probably in that we would never know, where you see the waves crash and then the cloud goes in front of the moon and then the waves come up and you see stealthy footprints coming up the beach. And those are the Navy SEALs. So
that was
now
the coolest ad
that was a
ever.
very cool ad.
Yes.
Yeah, almost as good as the Marine Corps
Oh,
ad,
all the Marine
the
Corps ads
night
are cool.
and
Yeah.
and
Oh
stuff.
yeah,
But
the
anyway,
dragon. Yeah.
oh hell yeah.
Yeah.
How could we blow our cover? Like someone, oh, that's bullshit. That's not. That. They totally off topic. Okay.
Well, I'm I'm going to tell you a two-way. Well, one way that works on both before and after to
Okay.
screw it up,
Okay.
right? And this is where I've seen it in my line of work,
Okay.
and it is discussing New Year's resolutions,
Ooh. Okay. So
right?
again,
Because how long does a resolution before it gets out of our lexicon?
about a week.
Yeah, I mean, no one's saying New Year's resolutions in February, you
Yeah.
know. So and I've made the mistake, and I've almost really made the mistake once because I had a deal going, and it was one of those New Year's deal. If you sign up here, and
Right.
I left it running as a pop up.
Pop up.
Yeah, pop up. In my store,
Wow.
right? And I had left it up until February, and I'm like, "Whoo! I'm glad I caught this because it could have kept on going, you know, throughout the rest of the year, which would not have been good."
Well,
Anyway,
you would have found out eventually.
yeah.
Um,
So yeah, by dating it basically
by
with
dating, is
date
that
dating it
Merriam-Webster? Is that a real
dating
word?
by dating it, uh, you can screw it up
Okay.
like that.
So putting a date on it.
Yeah.
Okay. Another thing, especially when we're talking about emails and other stuff like that, the wrong day or date shows up.
Mm.
You're not using the right coupon codes or whatever they call them, the time date stamps and the dynamic or whatever dates. Not doing that.
Yeah, something that I just thought of too. If you have this deal,
Hmm.
this training,
Uh-huh.
and you say it's Monday, January 1st,
Right.
right? Well, next year, January 1st isn't going to be on a Monday,
Right.
you know?
Right. You just did something here too. Limited time something deal. It's my birthday. All the reasons why people do a sale, and it's
Yep.
limited time Jim's birthday deal, limited time 250th anniversary of the United States deal, limited time Labor Day, Memorial Day, Independence Day,
Yeah.
Christmas, Thanksgiving,
It is
cyber this, cyber that.
no
Okay.
longer no longer evergreen when you do that.
What else?
How else can I screw
How
this
else?
up,
How else
Jim?
could we screw the thing up? I think one of the just I'm not proofreading.
Yeah.
No, because here's how most people evergreen their email sequence and their other stuff. They make it and it works, and then they just set it on autopilot.
Mm.
They don't actually, so just don't go in and read every single email to make sure that it works no matter when it's happening. And anything that is specific does not have, so not proofreading, not using dynamic codes in your dynamic date codes.
Mm.
Okay. What else? How else could we screw it up? I mean, I'm thinking something like, you know, I want to say like inappropriate or wrong pictures, and I don't mean it like when I say inappropriate, like not
Yeah.
safe for work, but like just it pictures or images that don't age well.
Mm.
That we'll just say that don't work. Evergreen. I'm not even sure what to say, but like a picture of you in a Santa hat, you
Mhm.
know,
Me
unless
like graduating high school.
well,
You know.
yeah. Okay, good example. See that?
Who is that guy?
Yeah, that's Jim from 1997.
Nice.
Okay. Sorry, Stu, he's taken. Been married happily for 32 years. Easy. Um, but it's like, okay, that works. Does that look like me? No.
That's a really good one, Jim.
So good example. That that picture don't work anymore. Man, I wish I had that head of hair though. Dear God, I do. All right, let's look at this. Does that picture still work? Mini site creator. Finally, how to create your own real money making mini sites. Does that picture work?
Probably not.
Yeah, it's
But
outdated.
yeah.
All right. This is an easy one. Okay. Does this picture still work? I don't
Nice
think
camera.
so. What?
Nice camera.
Okay, there's three dead giveaways. Okay, the ball webcam,
There you go.
the CRT monitor, and that don't work no more.
Right.
Right now, all of these in their day made a lot of money, but those pictures. So that's a great example of a picture that don't work. You're like, oh, okay, well, Jim, your picture doesn't work because it was you in a turtleneck. Nobody wears turtlenecks anymore. Okay, well, here's a
Is it
more
Google?
professional gym picture. All right, is that one working? Well, it's
Was
blurry.
it the DVD, isn't it?
No,
Or
it's not even a
CD?
DVD. It's not even a DVD. It's a VHS tape. Anyway,
Wow.
yeah, it's VHS.
Nice.
So
I don't think that
anyway,
worked.
I think so. Picture, images, product graphics. How about that?
Yeah, there you go.
Um,
I mean, some things just look
oh,
1900s, right?
1900 back in the 1900s. This is the way we did it.
Yeah.
Okay, so discussing timely stuff a la New York resolutions, New Year's resolutions, wrong days and dates, limited time, something, something deal, not proofreading, not using dynamic date codes, pictures, images, product graphics that just don't work as evergreen. I mean, I think that even applies to graphics. So, have you noticed a difference between the kind of graphics that AI can? Because I would not want to own a clip art site at
Mm-mm.
this point in the world. Okay,
Mm-mm.
if somebody offers to sell you a clip art site or a stock photo site, run.
Yeah.
But have you noticed there's a big difference between the way AI was creating images a couple years ago and how AI creates images now? Have you
Oh,
seen
yeah.
the difference?
They're nice. In fact, I use it in the Shopify store now. Instead of uploading a picture into my article, it'll
Uh-huh.
make me a picture for my article.
And does it
Pretty
actually
cool.
learn your preferences and stuff based on your account
It
or
does, but I have to really like specify what I want it to do, you
okay.
know. Yeah.
Do you
Because
want
it's
a
just got
genie that helps you to create amazing image prompts?
oh yeah, of course.
Oh, okay. Good answer. Um good answer. I do too. Um Okay, so let's talk about a real world example. So let's talk about not just in generalities, but let's look at some follow up and talk about how you would do this. So I'm going to pull up dun 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 the sales webinar genie, and I've loaded a real live example from a webinar that we did in this past May. And I'm loaded in everything. We created the webinar, we did our offer. And now this, so as you don't know, the sales webinar genie will help you generate all the stuff you need, including a dynamic PowerPoint with intro and your stack and your call to action and everything. It's freaking amazing.
Mm.
And now it'll help you make your landing page copy and all that good stuff. So down here, it will also help you write all of your promo emails, reminder emails, follow-up emails, cart close emails, all kinds of good stuff. So, and then you can download them as a docx file. So we'll actually download them as a docx because it might be a little bit easier. We're not gonna edit all of them, but I want to show you on this. Okay, so the ones that are blank we just didn't generate.
Mm-hmm.
So if we were looking at this and this got sent, we're scanning through this. What needs to change? What immediately needs to change, Stu?
The date.
The date, right? What else needs to change though?
The year.
Just this is
Oh.
one.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Well, successfully. Oh, I see. I see. I see.
Okay. What else needs to change? Remember,
Um.
we said proofread. Join me live.
Oh, there you go.
Okay. So join me to learn. You would have, okay. That's this little stuff like here that if you're just, oh, I'm just going to stick in the date code and just do the thing because it's Go High Level does it all for me and it's amazing. Okay. So now it says I've been selling online since 1997. That's great. What if I said I've been selling for 25 years?
I think that's better.
What? I've been selling online for 25 years?
Yeah. Well, I mean, why not?
Okay. What happens if this is emails getting sent next year? Now
Well,
I'm
then
closing
it's
in on having been selling online for 29 years. Which is more impressive? I've been selling for 29 years, or I've been selling for 25 years, or I've been selling since 1997. In the end, you got to
okay.
test. But
Yeah.
my point is that you got to, at a minimum, I would put, I've been selling for 25 plus years
Right. Yeah.
if I didn't want to say since 1997. But see, these are just little things that make a difference. So in 45 minutes, you'll get. Now, what happens if this is the promo thing, and I'm thinking, okay, it'll be 45 minutes, and then I start running my big old Jim Edwards mouth, and it ends up being an hour and 15 minutes. Should I leave it at 45 minutes, or should I say in about an hour, in a little over an hour, in less time than it takes to watch 2 Seinfeld reruns? But this is where, again, just making the fact, because it's like, it's one thing to show up live and okay, Jim went a little bit over,
Yeah.
but it's another thing in here. This is about managing expectations. Now, this says reserve your spot now. And then it's got this. Obviously, that has to change. But are you really reserving a spot for something that you can watch at any time?
Not really.
So claim. Change that to claim. Claim your spot.
Ah, good one.
Now, this one down here, seats fill fast. Grab yours now and stop guessing what works. I would change this just to PS. Stop guessing what's going to work in your business and let's fix this once and for all. Stop struggling and start succeeding with whatever the thing is. So instead of it being a time deadline, a time urgency, I want to use an urgency of what?
Not wasting
Emotion.
time. Yeah,
Right.
emotion. Yeah.
And not wasting the time that you have. Every minute you wait is another minute that you're hosed.
Yeah.
Okay. So let's look at another one. Okay. It's pretty much going to be the same thing. And again, depending on how you have this set up, you may or may not, again, you could, I don't want to get into a lesson on workflows, but let's say you had a 3 email sequence that you were sending out. if somebody goes ahead and registers or somebody goes ahead and goes to the sign up page, they're not going to get this. Do you see what I'm saying? There,
Yeah.
but if you're planning, okay, if you're setting this up like a funnel internally or something, and you want to hit them, hit people on your list, people that don't sign up, then you hit them again. And if they don't sign up, they get hit again. So it really feels like you're promoting something. But again, it's not date wise. So we just got to look for the date. Um, that looks good. So, claim your seat now, claim your access now. And then this thing, you're going to have to change that to, this problem is not going to solve itself. This is your second notice about this training, and I highly encourage you to go claim your seat, watch training, get the result that you're craving. So now, again, depending on the workflow that you're setting up, depending on what you're doing, once people sign up does not necessarily mean show up. And so depending on the system that you're using, you can know, hey, somebody signed up for the training, but they still haven't watched it. They still haven't gone there. So we need to send a reminder. So you signed up for the 3 secrets. Here's why you don't want to miss it. Now look at this, clear your calendar. Don't miss out. I think that still works okay because I still need them to clear some time. So you signed up because you want to do this. That's exactly what I'm delivering. Got to get rid of all this stuff, this webinar. Now, look at this. This is a little bit, but it matters. This webinar will flip the script. I would change this to this webinar flips the script because it's in the present. It's not, we're shifting from trying to get somebody to be excited about something that's coming to getting somebody excited about something that's available right now. It's right here. It can change your life right now. There's no waiting. Just go over. All you got to do is just clear your calendar for the next hour and sit there. Hell, you can even speed it up if you want to. But this is going to change your life. You see what I'm saying? It's the urgency comes from the immediacy, as opposed to trying to herd these people in through the cattle chute, like on, Yellowstone. Okay, maybe not the best thing. Yeah. Okay, so clear your calendar, shut notifications, and show up right now. Now, this is assuming they don't have to wait. Show up right now. The payoff's immediate. Streamline copy, Seriously, block out the time right now, and let's do this. And same thing, here's another reminder. So I would send at least 2 reminders if somebody signed up for it, but that they didn't actually attend it. And now if we come down here, the replay announcement, and this is where it gets a little funky because, again, it's what's the difference between a broadcast room and a replay room? Not really anything.
Yeah.
It's whatever the perception is that you want to create. So now, and in most people's minds, if you attend a webinar or you sign up for a webinar, are you expecting that there might be a replay?
You would expect it, yes.
Most people expect it. So some people program themselves to respond to the replay. So now we're shifting from broadcast to replay.
Right.
And now this is going to work exactly the way that an actual replay would be, but I would change this around to some stuff. Hey, thanks for claiming your access to the 3 secrets. Okay. This probably is going to need to change a little bit because it's assuming they were on the replay.
Yeah.
So I would, hey, thanks for claiming your access to 3 secrets AI copy that actually sells. If you miss the broadcast, you can still catch the replay where we will cover and then hear the big highlights, and you can watch it here. So that's how I would rewrite that.
Nice.
So
Verb tense matters.
Right.
in this one and the
Okay.
before as well. Yeah.
But like this, the replay and the special offer won't be up forever. Watch the replay link. Again, that's coming out. This is coming out. You can leave the yesterday. You just take out the date. Yesterday, I revealed how you can get professional high converting. I revealed how okay, I spilled this, blah, blah, blah. Watch replay, get this, act fast. This is your chance. So all of this looks fine. So, and I think that was the last one that I didn't do anymore. So the bottom line is that's what you do. That's what you do. Anywhere
Nice.
there's a date, anywhere there's a reference, we've used stuff in the past with, hey, my special start of the year training or whatever. That's fine. Now, here's the thing. What you also don't want to do is fall into the trap of, oh my God, Stu and Jim are saying that I should never do a New Year's sale. I should never do this. I should never. No, that's not what we're saying. When you're promoting something live, when you're promoting something in real time, that stuff works. Hey, it's our end of year, whatever. This is the last webinar of the year, and we're going to be talking about how to make 2027 your best year yet. Hell yeah, do that. But just beware that if you're going to take that and make it evergreen, you got to get the landmines out of your own ATV path. All right. Don't sabotage yourself by accident on purpose. Or actually just by neglect. So this podcast is a little bit shorter simply because I think that's pretty much explains it.
I would agree.
And we talked about this on the masterclass. So, this is something that you definitely need to pay attention to. Don't make the mistake of just taking what worked for the live event, slapping dynamic dates in it and thinking you're good to go, and then wondering why your sales are not happening or people think you're a chucklehead. Anything to add, Stu?
No, not at all. I mean, I like your setup, your before, during, and after, understanding the time, the verb tense is important. I just realized that, when I'm writing this, I don't want to say, yes, talk about things in the past when it's right now
Right.
available. Yeah.
And that so you're either talking about it in the future or you're talking about in the present, but you never talk about it in the past.
Right.
And that's just real subtle stuff because I paid
Yeah.
attention in English.
Smart.
But it works. So, okay, cool. So the one that I just demonstrated there is the sales webinar genie, just one of many genies we have inside of CopyandContent.AI to help make your life amazingly better and amazingly amazing. And so if you don't have CopyandContent.AI yet, you should. And if you're an elite member, God bless you. And we appreciate you very much. And if people want to get into amazing shape and become a cool person like you, what should they do?
Well, if you're an OG like me, Ageless Athlete can be found at StuSmithFitness.com.
If you're an OG like me, I like that. I think you should turn that into an ad. That should be a Facebook ad. Want to be an OG like me? Head to StuSmithFitness.com. Awesome. Appreciate you, man. Everybody have a great week. We'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.